Good morning, people. Welcome to a new moon, a new day, a new reading where we tap into the energy. Yeah, I have a lot of things written down that I want to speak about today. This is kind of coming out late because I actually wanted to put this reading out yesterday, but my yesterday was very busy suddenly, so today is the perfect day. And one thing that I always try to teach you guys is that you receive the messages whenever you are ready and supposed to receive the messages. And one thing that I actually just got shown was like a string that got cut in half. This will have different meanings for different people. But cutting ties with people, cutting ties with toxicity, weight, blocks, fears, countries, work situations, careers, whatever you have followed, because a rope can symbolize something we follow in life. And sometimes we have to cut it so that we actually stumble a little bit around to find our footing again, to be like, okay, you know, I had someone be like putting the finger in the sky, being like, where does the wind come from? Where do I need to go? Yeah, so that is very symbolic, you know, we do that. So like someone just tried to explain, some of you guys thought you had to go east, but you're being guided west. And I mean, it can be east, west, north, south, it can be wherever, however. But again, sometimes these ties are being cut, or this rope is being cut, because we need to follow our intuition. We can't follow the rope that we have followed for a decade, for the past 2 years, however long you have followed the old rope. I also have tarot cards, and it's actually pretty mind-blowing what came out. It's just, it all comes together, it all makes sense, but we're going to talk about the cards after. It's interesting because when I edited the daily reading, I was like, damn Sandra, you kind of seem very sad. And it's not because I feel sad, but I just had this like emotion come over me. But I'm actually in a very good mood. I mean, especially if you have seen the meditation reading that I did, you know, I am in a very good mood. But I think it's because that we now realize the rope being cut, realize what are we letting go of. So it's interesting that I do feel these emotions. Obviously, it could also be people's emotions, and I see 414. I'm going to show the cards, but I'm not going to talk about it because it's for after. If some of you guys can guess just by the look of this, but 414. I saw 414 earlier today. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay. After, not now. So we are jumping into a month of not following the rope, but building up. No. Someone said no. We are not building up a new rope. We are actually following our intuition now, our heart. We don't need no rope. I felt like I heard like this underwater feeling, and I just felt like a pressure on my shoulder. Yeah, wow. And now I feel a hand on the back of my... Thank you. Okay. So we feel this beautiful Gemini new moon 3 days before, 3 days after the most. This is 9 degrees. So look at where you have 9 degrees in your chart. 5 degrees less or 5 degrees more than 9. So if you have planets in Gemini or 9 degrees in mutable signs, Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo, you will feel this the most. Yeah. I just had someone come through being like, it might feel like a roller coaster. Thank you, because someone's like, being in a roller coaster and like waking up being like, why am I on this roller coaster? Because I actually don't want to be on this roller coaster. But then being like, it's actually pretty fun, but I don't understand why I'm on this roller coaster, but it's actually fun. And then it's like, poof, now I don't want to be on it more, but then woo, it gets exciting. So I feel that is again, looking at the cards, that is the journey. That is the journey. Yeah. Yeah, obviously new moons are all about new beginnings. New beginnings, the new sound of our life. I had someone come through being like, I love the tone in new beginnings. I do too. Yeah, new beginnings is what we really want. I had this moment where I felt very stuck, a very like, you know, like if you sit down and you're like not uncomfortable, but you're like, I don't know how to place myself. It's a weird feeling. Like, it's the first time that I'm in front of a camera talking to you guys. But again, I feel if I should put words into it, it might also be this, like, you're stepping into something new, like doing something new, where you might feel your feet are wobbly. Or you might be like, oh my god, like, how should I, like, whew, like, this is new. Like, am I good enough for this? Like, can I do this? Do I have the strength to do this? It is the energy that comes with whatever is happening in your life. And with new moons, this is also something that happens with a new beginning that we haven't experienced before. Ever. Especially with this one. Especially, again, with everything else that has been going on the past months. Especially with Jupiter. Again, I will say, pay attention to especially your rising sign in the May monthly readings. Because it just puts into perspective what is going to happen for you the next 6 months. So if you haven't seen that yet, go make sure to watch it. Especially, like I said, your rising. Listen to your rising, I heard. So a lot of new experiences are coming your way, where you might feel you're wobbly on your feet, or where you might feel like you're on a roller coaster because you haven't experienced this before. You can't compare it with anything else, and I feel that is why this rope got cut. 855, I just paid attention to that. The ending that is happening, whatever has been at the end of this rope, might not be major. It can be small. It can be small endings. Tiny, different, many small endings. Yeah. Plus, we also have Mercury still being in retrograde. And like I said in another reading, I can't remember which one it was. I feel like we feel the Mercury retrograde heavier now at the end. It's really like this thick mass of hot air rolling all around us, being like, phew, sucking us all into the tornado, right? Yeah, Mercury rules Gemini, so it could feel like a new beginning with a twist, a little spice. Don't be afraid of the spice. It could be something that you thought would happen before, like something you thought would have or should have happened months ago, years ago, and now it's finally happening, or you are finally receiving the intuitive hits of what's happening, the directions of where you're going. Yeah, I heard someone say it comes with new territories, it comes with spiritual directions. So again, like I said, it doesn't have to be major things, but it's something, it's like the tiny puzzle, right? We can't finish the puzzle piece if we don't have that one last puzzle piece. Yeah, there might also be news about a topic when it comes to something that you have always had on your mind. You always knew this would happen, or you always knew the answer for whatever this is. So pay attention to the news coming your way. Realizing that you were right all along. There might be news about food, media, education, communication, because Gemini. News about something with your mind, again, your psyche, your abilities, people, partners, friends. Again, there's just this feeling that you have about, oh my god, I was right all along. So you're actually also realizing how powerful you are, and I bet my hat on that you have actually had this confirmed already in December, or it started in December, I feel for you, where you had more and more things coming true where you're like, oh my god, I always said this, or oh my god, I knew this was a thing, or I was right when it came to this topic. Wherever it is for you, keep believing and keep trusting that, yeah, you actually already know about many things, and the more that you actually realize it, the more you realize it in the future. So also with Mercury, there could be something that comes back from the past throughout this new moon phase. Yes, we all take a deep breath, because sometimes it can be excess. There is a tense aspect with Saturn. Saturn is all about the truth. Truth about someone. Truth about an ex. Truth about a friendship. Truth about food. Truth about media. Social media. The candle flickered. I felt someone was trying to get something true. Truth about what? Truth about something. How can I put this? Truth about something that was hidden from you. Like, so, for some reason I had this, like someone was hiding something, and I don't know if it's just because Spirit tried to make me understand this, but I had this, like someone hiding a passport. I wonder if it also could be in a spiritual sense of you hiding a passport or hiding yourself away from going out there. And I say this because of also the cards. Yeah, but pay attention to if there's someone who's been hiding something from you, because the truth is coming out. There could also be something with news that makes you feel restricted. There could be something with a father, a husband, a male figure. If we talk about social media, like something like that affects us all, there could be something with a male, a man. There could be something about emotional pain, teeth, bones. There could be karma, paybacks. Pay attention to angry people, communities, angry communities. News that makes you angry. Don't go on to follow the energy that comes with the anger. So again, if there is news that makes you angry, or people who makes you angry, or communities that makes you angry, spiritual, yeah, especially spiritual communities, don't let it get to you. Also, wow, I just got like bubbly. Don't get angry or pissed off. Someone was like pissed off because there's something about, I had cloning, but that's not how I wanted to put it. Cloning. Fake accounts. Why did I do that? I don't know. What does that mean? But fake Instagram accounts. Yeah. Just again, pay attention to who you can trust. Yeah. So, Mercury is nicely aspect to Pluto. So whatever this truth is about will come with a much needed rebirth because of Pluto. Plus, it's also nicely aspected to Neptune in Pisces. There might be a truth coming out about aliens. There might be something coming out about planets. Higher thinking, something spiritual, spirit guides. It might, well, obviously, you know, if it's about aliens with Neptune, it could be, I heard someone say something that's hidden in the sky. It could be something that you find out for yourself when it comes to your spiritual learning or spiritual involvement, but it could also be something that's being shared when it comes to news, media, something. Yeah. I mean, it is very exciting, right? A tiny bit scary. I feel for a lot of you guys, this actually is something with dreams as well. You might actually have predictions or prophecies. Thank you, because I just forgot what it was, but then someone jumped in. Prophecies and dreams. I have a feeling there's someone out there. You had a prophecy. Might be years ago, might be recently, about a big thing happening in the world. And you realize that you're right all along. So, whatever is coming out with Neptune and Pisces, because again, nicely aspected, this could bring solutions when it comes to health, when it comes to food, breaking habits, the end of confusion. There could be breakthroughs when it comes to sleep, when it comes to your routine, or when it comes to dreams. So it could be this routine of sleeping or dreaming. And it's interesting because it's something that I see a lot with people who had trouble remembering dreams and suddenly remember dreams. Or again, this energy of like prophecies or dreams just guiding us. Like we dream about a person and then we realize that this person is coming into our life, or you get the point. There is something, yeah. And it could be aliens are just such a, you know, it's such a slap in the face to say aliens, but astral people, beings, could guide us through dreams, make us see things, feel things, and maybe we actually realize that it's actually a thing. For some reason, I feel like it's something that will come out more next year, maybe even 2028. That is many years too. It's many years too. That was an accent right there. Excuse that Danish accent coming through. Wow. It could be something. What did I actually say? Wow. It could be something that is, you know, coming out years. How many years are that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 6 years? Wow. In 6 years, please come back to this video and let me know if it is something that happened, because I really want to know. Okay, what else did I write down? Okay, finding out about emotional games in a relationship. One thing I want to point out here is that I feel someone will get very, very angry. Very, very, very angry, to the point where one thinks that they must do something, but your spirit guide will tell you not to act on it, but just know that you're worth more. Just want to point that out. Someone got a cold shoulder. Okay, message that if it's for you, you might have gotten a very icy cold shoulder. There is this like shock wave, so it might actually, or it could be with a public figure, or it could be someone that you know. It might not be something that happens to you, but it might actually be someone that you know who's going through this, and you're like, I knew that was a bad person all along. There's also something that's being activated when it comes to your artistic abilities. So again, painting, singing, dancing, acting. Something just came through with I don't know why we are so much into the future today, but I like it. I'm not complaining. But some of you guys might actually step into acting role, like actor, film, in 3 years. I heard Spirit was like, you explained that very poorly. In 3 years, there is this role of your lifetime. But it's because that the artistic thing that you do now will lead you to it. Standing on the stage, I also heard that. So whatever you do now, keep going. Because within the next 3 years, or in 3 years from now on, yeah, wow. I had someone be like, nice to meet you. There will be a meeting later this year. Tapping into it today. Wow. Okay, so also be very cautious when it comes to taking steps or acting upon any information that you received or that comes to the surface during this new moon. 5 days before or 5 days after. And that's also a thing, because I see that so much with like scamming acts going on. Like, you can sign up for this and you can get your money, or you can do this and that. So again, just be careful with whatever comes your way at the moment, because there might be money being lost, or someone twisting. I even heard taking your identity. So again, just be careful who you give your information to. If there's something with your bank, sending your email, call your bank and being like, is this for real? In Denmark, we have a very secure system that your bank is not sending you emails or calling you, because you have a special site where you log in and you even use a special code that pops up in your phone. So it's very nice that they actually, you know, when it happened, people were like, oh my god, it's so complicated. But it actually saves a lot of troubles when it comes to scams like that. I don't know if any of you guys living in other countries has something like that. And all this is obviously, you know, because of Mercury still being in retrograde. So not everything might be real, or there might be missing information. So let's dig into the last information for you. New information coming to your attention when Mercury goes out of retrograde on the 3rd of June. Yes, some of you guys might wait for information, and you might be a little bit like, why have I not received any answers, or why am I not having any conclusion about this? And again, it will come after the 3rd of June. But also, if you are someone who's not waiting for information or news, there is very amazing news coming your way. I don't know what that was. Amazing news coming your way after the retrograde. Also, if you feel like yeah, I have this feeling like you hope for something, or you're waiting for some kind of information or news about something, but you're like very impatient, or you're a little bit like, why am I still waiting for this? Retrograde, Mercury retrograde. Another thing, obviously, dig deeper when it comes to contracts. Look deeper at contracts. Be very mindful with signing contracts with this new moon. That is the best advice that I can give you. Be mindful. Look into the details. Even if you are very busy that day, just look through the details. Take the time. So, come to the tarot cards. The overall energy is the Emperor. So you're taking charge. A lot of you guys actually have a wish of being self-employed or just stepping out there. And I want to say that we do have, first of all, the Sun, which is also a major sign for June, July, August. We have the Magician. Then we have the Patience. And we have the Tree of Wands. Tree of Fire. You are fully stepping out there. If you have a dream about going traveling, or moving somewhere, or moving forward with your business, your own business, whatever it is that you want, this is your sign that it will happen. But, like I just mentioned, with the Mercury retrograde, there is a lot of delays, there is missing information, the universe is holding things back from us. I feel the touch. But it will come. Just wait till the 3rd of June and everything is just going to come bashing in. I know it might seem very quiet in your life right now, but patience. Patience. Because it is coming. And I feel that it's going to be everything for today. Because, again, the signs are out there. Again, whatever you want to do, you just need to go out there and do it. But with patience. Follow the signs. You don't have a rope to follow anymore, and that can be a little triggering. I will say. But thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for being a part of this magical journey, this magical channel. It just got totally warm up here. Without you guys, I wouldn't be where I am. This channel wouldn't be where it is. It would not be as magical without you guys. So I just want to give out a big shout out for everyone, for each one of you guys. Thank you, and I hope you're enjoying this Gemini new moon. And I'll talk to you in my next reading.